guys, what's up? What's up? I think I am live. The new Facebook Live, there's always a slight delay. I definitely know I'm live now, so I'm excited to be here tonight. Welcome to Thursday Night Live Real Talk with me, Coach Karissa. Tonight's topic is all about overcoming the feelings of overwhelm, defeat, burnout, just being unmotivated in life or in your business. Tonight I'm going to share with you the secret sauce to overcoming procrastination, the feeling of being stuck in a rut, or just again feeling unmotivated to do what you need to do. I call it's like the secret sauce, but how I'm going to teach you is it's like a 5-step process on how to hit the reset button. If you are live watching this tonight, make sure you comment in the feed, #live with your favorite emoji. My favorite emojis are the rock signs, the rock symbols, and the fire. I freaking love those two emojis. If you are catching this on the replay, hit #replay in the comments. Say, hey girl, hey, tell me what's up. Let me know you're here. And then, of course, if you're watching the replay, give me some fire right about now. So if you're new to my page, or maybe someone invited you to watch tonight's live, I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to our live conversations, our real talk, real shit going down in my life between clients, myself. I just love being able to share tips and advice, strategies, tools, tips, you name it, I got it. And I love being able to share that with you. But if you are new and you don't know who I am the founder and boss babe of 365 Daily Hustle. I am a speaker, author, mother of two, mompreneur that's just building her empire and living her best life. As a success coach, I help high-performing female entrepreneurs balance mind, body, and business, which allows them to go from feeling like they're just surviving in life to thriving. I like to call that the boss up, right? They are women who boss up and live their best life. So if you're with me tonight, again, I want to welcome you. I have a great conversation because it's a real one. It's a one from the heart, and it's not just from one like a month ago, a year ago, but tonight's conversation is all about an experience that I literally just had in the last 2 days. So it's really fresh, it's really real, it's really like top of mind. So it's a recent experience in my entrepreneur life, and this literally again just happened yesterday where I hit burnout. And I'm about to tell you that. So let me just paint you a picture of how I got to hitting burnout yesterday. Okay, and then I have an awesome visual because I'm all about visuals. All right, so yesterday, just imagine 4 a.m. I get up, I go to the gym, and I crush a killer shoulder workout. Love it. 6:30 a.m. I get back home, I get ready, and I feed my body some healthy, clean fuel. And what I mean by fuel is food. All right, so 7:30, I am now dropping the kids off at school like many of you. At 8:30, I get home, I plop right in front of this computer, and I log in to attend my Zoom meeting, my networking meeting that meets every Wednesday. After this meeting, quite often I'm like, oh, girl, I need a nap. But because I'm a boss babe, I just don't have time for a midday nap. That's what my days off are for, and that's why I go on so many vacations, is to refuel back up my energy, okay? So after that meeting's done, it's 9:45. Yesterday, I had a quick 15-minute live interview for an upcoming podcast. And then I dive in directly on the coaching calls. I have an 11 a.m., a 12 p.m., and a 1:30 p.m. All awesome stuff, might I add. Like coaching and watching my clients literally transform their lives. Like every client is at a different point in their journey. And I just want to pinpoint out, I have one of the best clients in the world. Her name's Chrissy, and she's on session 9, and she literally had like a boss up couple of weeks. Everything is just feeling in flow for her. So although I love doing coaching calls, They are very energy draining because I'm constantly like, yes, right? As a coach, I'm their rock star, I'm their cheerleader, I'm their motivator, I'm their accountability partner. And it takes a lot out of me. So fast forward through 3 of those coaching calls yesterday, I hit 2 p.m. I'm feeling very excited because I am working with my marketing coach and we have some amazing new coaching programs that I am going to launch out in 2021. And yes, this is all very exciting. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And I'm creating content. And I'm thinking of images. And I'm like, how am I going to market this? And who am I marketing it to? And all this stuff. But that too starts to drain my energy. And I start to feel very overwhelmed with everything that I need to get done. Okay, so I get done with spending about an hour and a half doing stuff for my coach so that next week when I show up to my own coaching call, I am prepared, I am moving and taking the steps forward to really boss up in my own life again. So 3:30 hits, I drop what I'm doing, I run to the school and I pick up my kids. At 4 p.m., my social media gal, who I adore, calls me and wants to talk about fun Instagram stuff. And of course, I'm like, yes, girl, and it's so much fun, and we're talking about images and we're content and blah, 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 blah. But I'm feeling at this point, my energy tank has gone down. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling exhausted. I'm feeling depleted. I'm feeling grumpy. And I'm feeling like I am stretched to the max, like Gumby, right? I can imagine like putty, like our kids play with putty, and it just gets so stretched that eventually it breaks. And at 5 p.m., I broke. I hit burnt out mode, and I was like, ugh, screw this whole thing. I'm so over it. So how I know I'm burnt out and stressed out to the max is I get headaches, I get tired, I get stressed. I can feel myself just letting go of some solid habits that I've created, such as like not eating junk food in the middle of the day or sweets or things like that. But when I am stretched to the max, I tend to want to throw my hand into a bag of Doritos or eat all the gummy bears or pop in a few hot tamales because I'm not even thinking clearly at this point. At 6:30, I literally had a meltdown over the phone with my boyfriend. So by the end of yesterday, I had forgotten why I was working so damn hard in my business. I was working on so many amazing, cool projects, but at the end, I was just so tired. I was like, ugh, I hit a brick. And my boyfriend was my sounding board at that point, right? And we got on the phone and he could just tell I was frustrated. And I said, I'm done. Like, I'm over this. I am tired of hustling so dang hard. And he tried to, like, what I love about him is we have a very similar mindset. We're very driven. We're focused. We're like, just get the job done, play hard, play hard, and then, have fun. Work hard, play hard. That's the word I'm looking for. So he starts to, like, want to motivate me and encourage me, right? And I said, babe, I just need to vent right now. I have no one here to vent to, and I just need to get all of this off my chest. So as you can imagine, when this happens, if you've ever been in that situation, I don't know about you, but the tears start pouring. And I'm just like, I am so blah, 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 blah. And I start to go like the woe is me story, and I'm dragging out. And he gives me that space. He allows that space, which is what our teammate and our partners, our spouses are supposed to do at the end of the day, is give us that space that we need. But after about 30 minutes, he said, all right, baby, okay, I hear you. I'm sorry that you're feeling so stretched to the max, so stressed out, so overwhelmed, burnt out. But that's when he clicks over and he starts to reminding me of my why. He reminds me of my goals. He reminds me of my passion. He reminds me that, like you just can't quit when things get tough. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. I didn't need the coach. I didn't need my boyfriend to coach me at first. I needed his support and listening ear. And then it went into, okay, yes, I need my motivator. I need my teammate. I need my partner to just lift me up. So I want to remind you that not every day is like this for me. In fact, most days I rock and own my calendar. And if I kept this up, this constant go, 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 I would not make it very long, right? I'd be so over it that I would just drop my dreams of becoming like this high-end, top-level, badass coach, badass motivational speaker, and I would just drop it and go work for someone else. And that, quite honestly, is the easy way out. That's not the mindset of a champion. And then I had to remind myself, I'm like, you are a champion. Like, you are an awesome coach. You are a huge, powerful speaker, and you are changing lives. And he, of course, helped me remind me of that. So I drew this visual because it's really important. This is what I call my brilliant to burnout tank. It's my bucket. I'm always talking to you guys about fill your own bucket, right? And how I fill my bucket is with items like for self-care, okay? So items like reading, my clients fill my buckets, me going to the gym, clean eating, meditation, journaling, sleeping, getting enough sleep, traveling, and just going outside and sitting with nature and like soaking up the sunshine. That is everything that literally fills my bucket, that gives me so much energy so that I can show up for everybody who needs me. If you're an entrepreneur or if you're a busy executive woman, you know what I'm talking about. We juggle so many things on our plates. It's full. It is full. We have forgot about balancing the things that are so important to us. So as of yesterday, right, this is my visual of yesterday. I started with a full tank. And then I had some meetings, and that took some energy. And then I had some emails, and I hate checking emails. And then I had coaching calls, which normally fills me up. But in this case, because they were back to back to back, it kind of drained my energy. Being coached myself definitely drained energy. Marketing, accounting, kids, laundry, house cleaning, you get the idea. I was completely empty by the end of the day. I was completely empty. And I caught myself crying and just, again, feeling defeated by my calendar, feeling defeated by my life, and thinking, I cannot do this anymore, okay? So I mentioned not every day is like this, and normally I own my calendar. But when things are so exciting in your business and there's growth happening, sometimes you can go too fast, too quickly. And that's exactly what I've been doing this last week and a half. I've been running so hard, so fast towards my goals that I've forgotten to fill my bucket up daily. So after my phone call with him, he jazzed me up. I was like, yes, okay, I have some purpose back in my life. And then, of course, I got up this morning. I got to the gym. I was listening to my awesome playlist, just really filled me up. And I realized I needed to hit the reset. And I'm about to walk you through my 5-step process on how to hit the reset. And it's going to go over exactly kind of what I just said, but in a very systematic way. All right, so needless to say, this morning I did not wake up half empty or even on E. I woke up with a full tank, baby. And this is exactly why. I knew that I needed to hit the reset. I knew that I needed to reconnect with my why and my purpose and my long-term vision. I knew that I needed people in my life. So what did I do? I know you guys see parts of this board, but normally it's full. It's full with daily tasks, weekly tasks, long-term plans, weekly wins. It's so full. It's so busy, very much like all of our lives. But it takes a lot to do what I did. I put the board, I wiped it clean. And I was like, a part of me feels really damn good that I just completely wiped it clean. The old me would have taken a picture and then thought, I got to reorganize it and put it all back on there somehow. But instead, I wiped it clean and I thought, okay, Karissa, go 1%. Because what I was doing the last couple of weeks made me feel very overwhelmed and burnt out in my business, which is something I love, okay? So I hit the reset and I focused in on 1%. I'm always preaching 1%, right? Every day, 1% better. A year from now, you'll be 365% better than you were a year ago. And hell yeah, right? That is an awesome number to be at. And what I talk about is 1%. Is I looked at my life and I said, okay, where are my priorities, right? My personal life, my self-care is a priority. My family, my boyfriend, my clients, my speech, because I'm a speaker, and a new program, because that does take time to eventually launch a new program. And so I thought, okay, those are my priorities right now. Now, what's one thing I can do in each area? So for my personal self, I need to get back to meditating every day. I've let that slip. I've let it go to just 5 or 10 minutes when I need to get back to 45 minutes every day of journaling, meditating, writing, reading, just total mind and emotional like self-care. Family, I need to spend time with my daughter, like uninterrupted time. Will, I need to schedule date nights with my boyfriend. Clients, I need to dive in and make sure that I'm doing everything that I can for them because their transformation fills me up. My speech, and in my accelerator program, you get the idea. 1% of my 5 priorities. Now, what's one thing I need to do each day that makes sure that I'm focusing on what's most important to me? Because if not, trust me, you will get completely lost and overwhelmed in all of the crap that we have to do. Okay, so the next thing I did is I went to my calendar after I wiped my board clean, and I was like, oh, okay, I can manage this week. So I went to my calendar and I started redoing all of my time blocking. Took me about 30 minutes, but dang it, I feel really good about moving into the next couple of weeks. I feel energized. I feel back alive. So my mood, my energy, and my focus today, back to being spot on. I feel back to being like my old self. I am a go-getter, powerhouse, happy boss babe that everyone loves, and I feel it today. I feel it again. My life is not perfect. Just because I'm a coach doesn't mean that my life is always amazing. I don't know any person out there that can honestly say, like, every day I am like literally just on top of the world. But the difference between a coach or like when someone who has a coach and someone who doesn't, or someone who has a partner and teammate that's going to lift them up and kind of help them, is that, where was I going with this? Oh, the difference is that some people get stuck in that rut. They get stuck in the, I don't want to do this. I'm tired of work. I don't want to even go into my own job. I don't want to even go into the place of business that I've worked my ass off for. They get unmotivated, and then that hits them into a rut, okay? So I've created this a long time ago. In fact, I do a lot of signature talks on it, but it is called the 5 steps to how to create the reset button, my 5-step process. So I'm not going to read this. If you're interested in getting one of these because you're like, oh, I need to hit the reset, right? This is great for anyone going through a struggle, a hardship, a tough time. Maybe you're coming out of COVID and you're not quite back to where you used to be. Time to hit the reset. Okay? You can no longer live in that life of just surviving. It's time to thrive. And this process will help you. So direct message me if you're interested in receiving this handout. If not, I'm going to quickly read through some of the steps that I literally did this morning with my own problem yesterday. All right, here we go. Question number 1 was, what is challenging me right now? Right? Trying to get so much stuff done was challenging me. I felt overloaded and very burnt out. So just becoming aware of what you're being challenged with is huge. Awareness is huge. Okay, second question. What is one thing that I can do right now that will help me get through this tough time? I knew I needed to block my calendar out so that others can't book it. So instead of open spaces on my calendar, I went in and put in block out. I'm going to obviously use that time, but I can't let any more other people right now just book one-to-ones and time with me and stuff like that because I'm done, tapped out with one-to-ones this month. Okay. I cleared my board. That's another thing that I did. I did a life audit. I did my 1% check. Okay. Really focusing on my 5 priorities in life. All right. Third question. Who can help me or hold me accountable? Understanding that we are not alone and that we don't have to do it alone is huge. Now, for me, I put down 2 people. I put my teammate, my soulmate, my boyfriend. Okay, he's my one and the same. He's my everything. So not only was he my listening ear, but he was my motivator. He was my cheerleader, and he reminded me of my passion for life. And he was like, I'm not going to let you quit. I'm not going to let you quit. That's amazing. Like, that's amazing to have someone like that in your life. The second person I put down was myself, right? Because at the end of the day, I can blame everyone else for like getting on my calendar and like bombarding my space. But at the end of the day, it's me. I have to take ownership. I have to take responsibility of my life. And if that's wiping out the spots so that I can play catch up for a little bit, then that's what I need to do. But I can't just sit there and like in this sucky zone. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. The next step in this process is, what do I need to let go of in order to get through this moment? This is tough. Letting go is one of the biggest parts. Surrendering is huge, but yet it's so tough to do. We have to. We cannot like hold the weight of the world on our shoulders. And supermoms, I know that's you. I know that's you, because that's me. I oftentimes feel responsible for so many things in my life when in fact I need to surrender half of it to the universe. I'm not in control of half of the crap that I worry about. All right. So for me, I put down projects that are longer or further away. If it ain't like right now in this moment, this month, the next quarter, I ain't worried about it right now. It's important. Hold it in my vision book, but I ain't worried about it right now. All right. And then of course, the question is, list 5 things that you love about your life. So really at the end of the day, this is connecting with your why and your purpose. Because if you can't tell me a couple things that you love about your life, then it's definitely time to be working with a coach, right? Because there's so many good things that are going on in your life. It's creating a positive mindset instead of a negative one. So we really have to focus on the positive and for me, my positive is my why, right? I work and hustle for an awesome life. People that I love in my life is my teammate, right? He's my supporter. He challenges me. He motivates me. He wants me to be the best version of me. So when I've lost sight of that, he's there to kick my ass. My one is my amazing daughter. She's my support system. She's my 13-year-old that says, Mom, I'm proud of you. Mom, keep going. Mom, you're an inspiration. How cool is that to have my 13-year-old who calls me a best friend be my support? She's my team. She's awesome. Third one is my awesome life. I may not have a lot. I may not have millions of dollars in the bank, but I am living my best life. I am happy. I follow my heart and my dreams and my goals. My fourth one is my book launch, which is awesome, coming out September 1st. And then my last one is the fact that I can hustle and that I have resilience. I say this all the time, that resilience is my superpower. And it's because I've gone through all the crappy moments in life that has built so much resilience in me that I can overcome anything. I can accomplish anything if I put my mindset to it. You get the idea. So if you want this handout to keep on hand, anytime you feel overwhelmed or if you're going through a tough spot, this is great to pull out and redo. You can do it every time, every single day if you need it, because it reminds you that you're back in control and that you have awareness in certain areas in your life. All right, so I want to call out really quickly the ladies, the boss babes, the hustlers, the fear-facing CEOs that are trying to thrive instead of just survive. If you are watching this video and if you want to create new routines, set powerful goals, manage your time better, get your life organized, have better systems and routines that are going to help you beat that overwhelm, free up time for yourself and to spend more time with your loved ones, I would love, love, love to invite you to join me over in my new Facebook group called The Healthy Hustle. This is a community for female entrepreneurs who are trying to live their best life and thrive in so many areas, okay? The link is in the description. I do hope to see you over there. You guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I normally don't run this long, but you can tell that I have a lot of passion for what I do. And yesterday reminded me that I am not Superwoman either, and that I need to slow my roll and focus in on what's most important to me. You guys, I love you. Stay rocking. Keep killing it. Have a good night.